everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video today. Today we're playing a brand new game. Well, it's not a brand new game, but you catch the drift of things. It's new to my channel, so that game is, if you've not already guessed it, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, not only am I playing a new game today, but I'm also running a different steering wheel. So from my previous spin tires videos, etc., you may hear me mention that I ran a Thrustmaster T80 steering wheel. Now that's changed, I'm running a Logitech Driving Force GT. Really good starting out steering wheel. For anyone that's wanting a little budget steering wheel, I would definitely recommend you guys going and picking one of these up. So, we've just started off. We've got 1 XP. We've not even driven a mile yet, and basically we're just going to do a few quick jobs to get our money up so we can buy our own truck. So we're going to go on the job market. Quick job. So we are actually starting out in Sheffield as well. Now I want to get something that's well paid, I don't particularly want to get something that's too testing, as it's my first load, so I don't want something that's massively ridiculous and it's going to take forever. So I think this Newcastle job will be okay. 21 tons, running the Man Lorry TGX double XL. So we're getting £17 a mile. It's gonna expire in 1 hour and 40 minutes, but we should get it done in around 8 hours roughly. So we're gonna take that job. Now, because we've took the job and we haven't got a truck, we'll get jumped into the truck straight away. And I think, yeah, it's the beauty of it, we've already got the trailer on, so I'm hoping that the sound is okay for you guys. It's not too loud, because I've noticed that a lot of the time I can have my game volume really loud and well, my microphone's not so loud, so I hope it's okay. I've not actually checked. Yeah, to check I probably should have checked. Right, so I want to be oh, it's got no start nav. I'm going to have to put that back on. I like being more realistic and having that off and having the dash sat nav on, but unfortunately this truck doesn't have a dash sat nav, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to bear with it, but away we go. So because we're going straight on, I think I'm just going to stay in the right hand lane. Now I have actually played this game before, many a time before, and I have to say I haven't played it for a long time, so it's a bit difficult, and I did sort of just save myself just then, because a minute ago my steering wheel, I like having the power supply plugged in on a Driving Force GT, and just so you get the force feedback. It's a bit more difficult without. So I had it plugged in and it started rattling really badly, so when I started recording, so I thought, ooh, unplug that really quick. And I'll sort that out for the next video, but hopefully I'll get my force feedback working in the next video, because it's a bit difficult to drive without force feedback. But luckily I didn't take too big a job. So we are actually only going 22 miles an hour now, 23, 24, maybe 25 in a minute. We're on a 60 road, but we are hauling 21 tons, so it's a bit difficult to get a speed up. As you can see, I'm having to watch the rev counter because my microphone's that quiet. I can't have my game volume loud enough for me to hear it, so it's really quiet, unfortunately. I'm going to have to tweak a few things in the videos to come for this game, but just so I've got it perfectly working and I can, you know, do it so it suits me, so I can actually hear something. So I'm not red zoning all the time, redlining all the time, without me knowing, because I honestly can't hear a thing. So knowing me, you know, because I've got literally no game volume, I can imagine me watching this video back and just saying or going as I'm going along, just loud as anything. The truck redlining. See, I just realised that then I was redlining to hell. So we're going to Newcastle, where old Geordies are from, and for that I think it's the right hand lane, but because I'm only going 40 mile an hour, I'm going to stick to the slow lane. So I am actually trying to perfect my setup, and what I mean by that is basically trying to upgrade all the things I have in my setup to produce better gameplays. So recently I've been looking at a new graphics card for my PC. I don't know whether I'm still going ahead with the idea of getting a new graphics card. It would be extremely handy because my PC is not amazing. I mean, I'm running a Nvidia GeForce GT 730, so it's not the best, but it runs games at about 60 FPS, and that's all you need really. So it's not that bad. But I'm looking to buy either upgrade my motherboard and get some sort of better upgrade. So something like I don't even know, depending on what motherboard I upgrade to. But I'm wanting something that I can have, 2 gig graphics card or above, because my motherboard's fairly outdated and my graphics card's quite newly dated. So it's a bit difficult to run that sort of setup because the graphics card and the motherboard can't support it that well, so it just cuts out sometimes, which is really testing and irritating. So I'll have to do some videos on that and some updates with my computer sets, but hopefully I'll get a good setup going sooner or later. But lately I've been focusing on the steering wheel more than anything. I mean, I was looking at buying I think it's a I don't know how to pronounce it, because obviously I'm from the UK, so I have no clue how to pronounce it at all, but I know Americans pronounce it Fanatic, and it sounds much better pronouncing it like that, but the way I say it is Fanatec, and it sounds stupid, but that's the way it's spelt to me. But anyway, I'm going to say it as Fanatic so I don't get, people saying, oh no, it's Fanatec. You know what I mean. So I was looking at buying a Fanatic CSR racing wheel, and I thought, I like doing simulations, and the shape of that wheel is just kind of too racy for my liking. So I thought I'd rather get something a little bit cheaper, which was the Driving Force GT. A little bit cheaper, obviously cheap and cheerful, but it also does what I want it to do, and it's quite a bit more of a simulation wheel. And I was going to get the G27, and I thought, I've had one before, and it's not like a simulation at all. So I have actually been hitting up a few people, getting into contact with people about a H shifter. Now, you may be thinking like, why would you even think about making a YouTube channel and you don't have a H shifter or a proper steering wheel setup? And I thought, well, that was sort of my thought at first, but I'll be honest, I don't actually think it's like, the steering wheel doesn't matter to me as such. Like, I'd rather, if I upgrade the steering wheel, I'll do it over time. and get different parts. And I've been looking at buying. I was looking at buying the Driving Force GT because, to me, it's much more. It feels so much more ergonomically significant to me. Is that the right word to use? Much more ergonomically. It's much better really than say a G27 or a G29, and I'm thinking about getting something called an SHH shifter. I believe they're a Spanish company and they build standalone shifters that you can basically just plug in via USB and go, which only works on the PC, I believe, maybe Xbox or something, but it doesn't really matter when it comes to things like that because a standalone shifter will work on all these simulation games that I play, so I'm not really that fussed. But it looks much more like robust than say a shifter from Logitech and a G25 shifter or the Driving Force shifter. So I think that'd be a much better path to take than going for something like a Logitech shifter, because you're paying for the brand more than anything. Personally, I have a lot of Logitech things. Obviously my steering wheel will be Logitech, so that's one, but I also have Logitech speakers, Z600 I believe, Logitech speakers, wireless Bluetooth, whatever you want to call them, speakers, and they're pretty nifty. But when it comes to steering wheels, there's not much choice, and the choice you do have is the brands, the odd brands. So if you want to get something decent, you're looking at something daft like a G29 or something, or a Thrustmaster. But I'll be honest, I like my Driving Force GT, and I'll stick with that and just modify it. I'm thinking about getting a modified, like the sequential shifter that you have on the Driving Force GT. That's the only thing that I hate about this Driving Force GT, the fact that you can't disconnect that, because I'm thinking about taking the shifter knob off the top and making it into an e-brake or handbrake if you're from my neck of the woods, for peak angle and games like that, so I can drift better. But that's forcing me to, it's not forcing me, because I like my realism, so it's forcing me to almost drive in left-hand drive cars, whereas if I was to drive, if I had a choice, I'd much rather drive a right-hand drive car because it's more realistic for me. So anyway, enough about that. I've talked a lot about my steering wheel setup. One thing I do want to talk about now, for the last couple of miles of the journey, we've got 40 miles to go until we've reached Newcastle on time to drop off this load. But no, one thing I do want to talk about is the previous week's videos have been a little bit off. Me saying that is, what I mean by that, sorry, is I've been uploading the last of the Car Mechanic Simulator series videos. Now, they don't get an amazing audience, and that is part to the fact that I have stopped that series. But I've been really ill this week. I've not been well at all, and I've had to work with what I've got basically. And what I like doing is I like preparing myself for situations like that. So say if I am ill one day or something, I've got a video to upload, so I don't have to record on the day. I'll record some in advance just in case something happens, and I've got something to fall back on. But yeah, I've been really under the weather this week and been unable to provide you guys with any decent content. So I uploaded a video a few days ago. I think I don't know when this video is going to go out. I believe this video is going to go out. Sorry about that, guys. You may notice that now the time of day has completely and utterly changed, and I've somehow managed to go onto the side of the road. But basically what happened there was I was talking about my computer crashing earlier on, meaning the graphics card, and basically it just did it itself. Well, it signed its death warrant basically, because he's just done it again during my recording. Thank God for autosave, because if I didn't have autosave at this moment in time, I would be, pardon my French, fucked. But yeah, it autosaved itself, so the game crashed, and then I just opened it back up. But just picking up from where we left off, yeah, I've been really under the weather this week and been unable to provide any like spin tires videos or any of these videos for that matter, because I bought this steering wheel and replaced it for my Thrustmaster T8A a fair while ago, well, during this week, and I've not really had any chance at all to do any videos with it, because I've not been very well, and whilst I've not been well, it's been my girlfriend's birthday this week, and I've not been well then, so it was quite a bummer. Shame really, but you know life goes on. But so I just want to apologise for that, not being able to bring out any more interesting videos than Car Mechanic Simulator. But I suppose now we've finished the Car Mechanic Simulator series, that I can bring out some more interesting videos, and that being see, like I said earlier, I don't know when this video is going to be going out, so I don't really want to give anything away, because obviously if you've watched the Car Mechanic Simulator series, you'll know that I'm kind of trying to keep it a surprise with what the Let's Play series will be on next. But basically I don't want to give anything away yet, just in case I upload this video before I upload that series. So yeah, but I hope you do enjoy the new Let's Play series. I mean, this was going to be my Let's Play series, but I decided against it. I just thought this would be, well, I can do two at once, so it doesn't really bother me. But I think, I mean, you obviously know by the title of this video what series it is, but if it even is a series, so you'll know better than I do at this present moment in time. So we're just about coming to the end of this video at that, because we are pulling into Newcastle upon Tyne, or we shortly will be anyway. I believe it's a right hand turn, so I'm going to stick into the second lane on this dual carriageway, and we shall be arriving soon. I think I should slow down, because I think it's going into a 30. I couldn't see that road sign there. I think it's going to be a 30. I can't see it. I think it was. I'll drop down anyway. Yeah, it was a 30. Fuck. Can't afford to do stuff like that. That's annoying, that, because I could not see the sign at all. On the left hand side of the road, they had no sign on the right hand side of the road. That's stupid. But oh well, we'll go around this roundabout, and we shall go and pull in to wherever the fuck it is that we're going. I believe it's this right hand turn here. Check that anything's coming, we'll go and turn across. You may also be able to hear the steering wheel in the background, I'm just warning you guys. You know what, we're going to go ahead and reverse it in, I think, because I get a bonus from it, and considering I just got that speeding offence, I need all the money I can get at this moment in time. So, oh wow, that was a weird thing to do. My microphone was falling off. I don't know whether you heard a bang or anything. Microphone was falling off as I was trying to stop, and for some reason I got confused with my feet and just completely carried on accelerating rather than pressing the brake pedal. It's looking pretty clean here as we reverse on in. Oh, that is one hell of a clean reverse, that. I'm just going to put it in neutral. parking brake on. I think I put it on. Oh well. So it took us 3 hours and 42 minutes. 140 miles almost. Damage penalty. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just remembered I won't drive my own truck. Damn it. Oh well, we've got a bit of money. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please go and let me know what you thought of this video. If you'd, like to see more on this game, I'd much prefer to do games like this, because I do like simulations just like this one. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's been Tom. I'll catch you guys in the next one.